Hello hikers. Today we're doing Hello hikers. Today we're doing the Zabriskie Point Badlands Loop. It's about a 2.7 mile loop at Zabriskie Point. Zabriskie Point is one of the main attractions in Death Valley, but you just go right up to the point. But we can also go around this loop that comes back to the same spot. So that's where we start, right at the point where everyone parks, and we're headed down that way. And our first view of it is already looking like that. So it's pretty cool. Check it out. Come on, check it out with me. Okay, I put my hat on. We're not too far in. It's kind of sunny. But you can see up there, that is the Zabriskie Point view lookout right there. So we're just going through. And the crazy part is, we did another hike yesterday where we hit the red towers. This actually can go all the way to there. So it's basically on the other side of these mountain ranges. But we're just going down the loop today. Okay, so we're in this one spot right here, just right after that split. And it got kind of confusing. You can make a left and just go right this way. You can see it's like some sort of old riverbed. And this will go back up to where Zabriskie Point is, as you can see, all the people up there. This way goes down to the canyon. That's all the way down to where we were at yesterday. We're not doing that one, but the loop is straight. So if you can see, the loop is right into here. So we'll just walk that way. And I'll check my map when I get in there, start walking, make sure I'm going the right way. But pretty much, if we just made a left, the hike would already be over, and pretty quick hike. We're trying to do the little bit longer one, the loop. So yeah, look, as you can tell, there we are. There's the 2.7 miles this way. So if you just made a left there, it would just go right back up to the parking, like kind of quick hike. But we're going to go through this loop, is what it's called, the loop. So keep in touch. Well, we'll see. Keep watching. We'll see where we're at here. But there's the view. You can see it just zigzags to these cool little hills. Okay, so we're turning back. That was actually the wrong way. You don't want to go straight. You want to make a right to the loop. That's why it's important to look at your maps. But if you're watching this video, this will be helpful for if you're ever doing this Zabriskie Point loop trail. It's actually making a right. This just leads up into nowhere, really. You're just going in the middle of nowhere. It's kind of like an old, just where the water runs off. So we're turning around. As you can see, it's right back there where we didn't go far. I checked the map. Always check the map. I learned that a while ago. Your map usually works offline a lot. So I just kind of zoom in and see where I'm at, or you could use all trails. And you could see kind of where you're going. So as soon as you make any kind of point, any kind of turn, whether there's a fork in the road, walk a little bit on it and just check your map and see where you're going. See if you're going the wrong way. That'll help you so you don't get lost, especially on a hot day. You don't want that to happen, especially in Death Valley. Okay, so we're back on the right trail. As you can see, we're in this big old wash. It turns like grayish color instead of the normal color of the mountains, the hills. So we're heading down, as you can see there. And we're obviously gonna check the map again. Gotta check the map again to make sure we're on the right trail. So let's do that right now and we'll continue forward. Okay, so now we've seen this other, I came to this split right here. You don't wanna go that way, just keep continuing. As you can tell, it's like a gray, rocky path. That's what you've just been walking down. This is where all the water flows down. It's been downhill this whole way, so it's probably gonna be uphill on the way back. But there's this trail here, it splits off. That's behind me, so I'm walking forward and it splits off behind me. So you don't make that U-turn to go that way. You just keep going straight here. But we're almost to halfway point, which is a couple more turnoffs to go down to the other side of the mountain where I did that trail yesterday. The red, the Golden Canyon Trail. So I'll show you those little spots. Just keep going by those, which is pretty, I think one's like a split left. I'm just looking ahead here, as you can see, like finally got around that corner where I could see ahead. So yeah, but you don't want to make that U-turn thing there. I'm the only one out here. There's a lot of people at that lookout, but I'm the only one on this trail. So continue walking until we hit those other splits. Okay, so not too long after I just told you about that split, where I showed you around the corner here, we came to another split. This goes all the way down to the other trail, so you make a quick right. Now you're looping around. So now we're looping back around. So this is basically like the midway point where you're looping back down. So this is probably gonna be all uphill. That was pretty much all downhill. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're looping around here. You'll see the arrow too. Kind of follow these arrows. You can see here. That's kind of a good mile marker too. So follow the arrow, but also look at your map, especially if you're in the heat. Bring lots of water out on this trail. Okay, so there's another arrow. Just keep following those arrows. Seems like it's working pretty good. But we're coming up to another split here. There's another arrow off into the distance, so you're going that way. If you make a left there, it goes to Manly Trail or Manly Peak, what's it called. But we're going back to the Zabriskie Point. So follow that arrow. Okay, so, whew, man, it's tiring. It's hot, kind of hot out here. It's only like 70-some degrees. But yeah, Badlands Junction, you're gonna hit this sign right here. So we're obviously, if you want to go to Golden Canyon Trailhead, 1.8 miles that way, the Red Cathedral. That Red Cathedral is that thing right there. And the Golden Canyon Trailhead's on the other side of this whole mountain range thing. Golden Canyon Trailhead via Gower Clutch is that way. But we're going the Zabriskie Point Trailhead via, so it's another 1.6 miles. They don't have an arrow. Someone drew like an arrow there. They don't have an arrow, but yeah, it's that way. And it's the same thing, you'll see those arrows. Well, yeah, so basically on the loop, when you first start, you go down. You can either go up, make a right and come all the way around, just stay to your left, or you could go the way I did and just make a bunch of rights, and it loops around. Hopefully this video helping you a little bit, if you go, get you kind of an idea when you do go down here and hike this little loop, Badlands Loop. Oh yeah, we're gonna keep going. We're just all uphill now on the way up there, and we'll be back. Done. As you can see, way up there are people, and that's where Zabriskie Lookout is. That's where we're headed. So once we get all the way back up to there, that's where we're parked. We'll be done. So I'll see you at the top. Okay, so we're on the way up, and I got a little dilemma here. I was gonna go straight because that's what the map looks like it goes, but they put this little rock thing there saying don't go, and then you got the little signs up there. That one's right there. That one says nothing on it, so I'm assuming to go this way with the arrow. So we'll go that way and see what the map. We'll go this way and see what the map says. I was gonna go with that. Someone put that rock thing there. That's a good idea for these people. Don't go that way. You can if you want. Go explore a little bit, but the main trail is this way. Follow the arrow. Okay, now we're traveling like on top of these hills. See, you can see the trail. Looks like there's another arrow up there. So yeah, pretty much just hiking up this big old hill, and we'll be up there. We keep walking up. That's what we walked all up. So we're continuing to walk up this little trail here. Whew. You can see basin. The basin way down there. That's where the other trail went. It goes all the way down to over there. So we're just doing a loop. But you could literally park your car down there and go hike all the way up here, or you could park here and go all the way down there. Pretty crazy. Okay. Up that big old hill. And Zabriskie Point's way over there still. So we just gotta walk over there, but it looks like this is pretty much the top until the very end there. Man, not as easy as it looks. But let's keep going. So now we're over that hill, as you can see here. You're just gonna walk through that little sideways, and then you kind of go back down there, and then you can see over there, that's the trail to get back up to the hill. So that sideways one goes down to that gray, and then you're just kind of like, oop, up there to the parking. So we're almost there. Right there, you have Zabriskie Point, and you got these mountains right here. You got the back mountains. There you got Telescope Peak way up there. Way up there. Way down there you have the basin, Badwater Basin. Then you got the Red Cathedral right here with the Zabriskie Point. And that's the lookout from the Bad Loops Trail. Okay, we're finished. Parking lot's right there. So if you like this video, smash that subscribe button. You know it. You know what's up. I'm SoCal Gula. Hope this helped you out when you come out to Death Valley and hit this Badlands Loop up on Zabriskie Lookout. See you in the next video, everybody. Peace out. Thank you for joining me.